Hello, Flames fans. Welcome back inside the Scotiabank Saddledome. The Calgary Flames doing a little gone for one, home for one throughout the course of this week and next week, but they are home tonight once again to welcome one of the top teams in the Central Division. This is Flames TV Live, the pregame show brought to you by Budweiser. We get you set for the Wild and Flames this evening. And as for the opposition tonight, well, the Minnesota Wild and Calgary Flames haven't seen each other since the early part of January of 2020. But if you look at the current standings, these two teams are pretty evenly matched, at least in terms of record and standing, just separated by a single point. 66-65, Minnesota 65 points, Calgary Flames 66. And you look at the schedule here as of late, Minnesota's dropped 4 of 5, and they're just rounding out a 4-game road trip. As for the Calgary Flames, we know they're coming off a first loss in 11 outings against the Vancouver Canucks, that one on Thursday night, but the home win streak is still intact, and that's what they'll put on the line here tonight. They have turned this building into a difficult one for the opposition to play in, and they hope that trend continues tonight.
Yeah, we just trying to stick to our system. A new game, new day, and you know, we got to bounce back today, obviously, and it's going to be a tough challenge, and we're ready for it.
I think we just got to get back to being sharp, just getting cleaner at, winning battles down low and coming out of our zone cleaner so that we can quicker and cleaner so that we can get going on the offense the way that we were earlier this month. And yeah, it just to me that's the thing that I see is you know we aren't sharp sometimes, especially early in games, the last couple of games, so we got to get back to that.
You're going to have games where you're not playing your best, or maybe you personally haven't played your best. You got to, take some good positive things from it, and, you got to forget about the rest, right, and move on and get ready for the next game, right? No one's kind of going to feel sorry for you. It's on you as yourself and as a team to, forget about that game and move forward and be better for your next one.
All right, let's take a look at who to watch tonight, and we'll begin with the visitors. The last season's Rookie of the Year, one of the top snipers in the National Hockey League, Kirill Kaprizov, leads the Wild in scoring, 62 points. First player since Evgeny Malkin to score over 110 points in his first 100 games. He accomplished that feat earlier this month. And for the Calgary Flames, Matthew Tkachuk skating in a milestone night here this evening, outing number 400 in his career, 35th in franchise history, and leads all players in games played from that 2016 draft class. By the way, he and Johnny Gaudreau tied for the most points on home ice this season with 30 apiece. We will see a couple of lineup changes here tonight. Dylan Dubé, Adam Ruzicka come out, Brad Richardson and Brett Ritchie come in. Some fresh troops, as Daryl Sutter put it this morning.
I think all the way around. I think it's time they get back in. They've been out too long, and it's a competition. You should earn your keep when you're in there. If you don't, then give somebody else the opportunity. Play a lot of games, Somebody asked last week about your lines and lines stick together. Well, you scored 2-2-1 goals the last 3 games, so we went through this stretch in December where you're not scoring and guys are getting away from their checking assignments, so we didn't have enough bodies at that time. Now we do, so it's about opportunity.
Well, as mentioned, first time seeing the Minnesota Wild here in person since January of 2020, so an opportunity to get kind of a look at a new team in terms of what we've seen from them on the ice, around the top in the Central Division since that last meeting, and right up near the top in terms of goals for in the National Hockey League, number 3, just Florida as well as Colorado better than them. So something to watch for offensively here for the Flames tonight.
Well, they're obviously a top team, and they have a lot of young, skilled players in there, and we just we got to play them physical, and we got to take care of our own end, and take it from there. And as I said, they have a skilled team, and if we play them physical and we get the pucks in our forwards' hands, and we can create a lot of offense.
Do it all. It's very similar, right? The one thing that they would definitely be ahead of us, and then it's a challenge for us, is to score goals, right? And for them, it's I think it's only Colorado and Florida have scored more per game than them. Those young guys for them are top players in terms of what they can bring offensively.
All right, we'll step aside when we come back. Matthew Tkachuk stops in.
All of us at Calgary Sports and Entertainment are thrilled to welcome you back to the Scotiabank Saddledome and would like to share some important updates and reminders. Attending the game should be a fun night out, but as fans, we are all in this together when it comes to taking on the common opponent of COVID-19. So please do your part. Much like our players, everyone has their own equipment preferences. Face coverings must remain on at all times while moving around the seating bowl or concourse and may only be removed while you're actively eating or drinking in your assigned seat. Every team needs good defense, so if you feel the urge to cough or sneeze, please do so into your elbow or a tissue. Please also remember to wash your hands frequently with warm, soapy water. Additionally, we have added many conveniently located hand sanitizing stations throughout the Scotiabank Saddledome. No one ever wants to miss a game, but we ask that you please stay home if you're feeling unwell or believe that you may have been exposed to COVID-19. Under some circumstances, the puck may be propelled into the spectator area with enough force to cause serious injury. If you are struck, immediately ask the nearest usher for help and directions to the medical station. Perhaps most importantly, please make sure you are kind and respectful to one another, as well as the venue staff, who are working hard to ensure the best possible experience for our patrons. If you have any questions about any of these important updates and reminders, please don't hesitate to contact a venue representative or Calgary Flames customer service. You can also report any issue or ask a question by texting us your seat location along with your question and the word S-Dome to 587-327-2207 to reach our fan text line. We greatly appreciate your support and understanding. Together, we can enjoy a safe and fun return to the Sea of Red in the Scotiabank Saddledome.
All right, welcome back to the Flames TV Live pregame show. Here's what you need to know. The Calgary Flames all-time record for consecutive home wins is 11, so an opportunity to match that tonight with a victory over the Wild. By the way, their head coach of the Minnesota Wild, Dean Evason, played one season here in Calgary back in 1995 and 96, 67 goals, 67 games, I should say, 7 goals, 14 points. And a big welcome to all of our 2022 Canadian Olympians on hand, an opportunity to salute them and their work in Beijing coming up in just a few moments.
Yeah, I think just another mark along the way. Pretty cool, just turned 24, so I hit 400. Yeah. I guess it's, yeah, pretty cool. I've been playing since I've been 18, so yeah, it's been year 6 here, so it's kind of crazy how it's flown by.
No kidding. 35th in franchise history to have 400 with the Flames too. Let's just circle back to last game. Is it too easy to kind of focus specifically on special teams? Was there more in that loss against Vancouver that you guys are kind of focused on here?
I think a lot of it was special teams, but a lot of capitalizing on our chances. You got to get off to a lead. We had too many chances early to not have a lead, and obviously it's way easier to play with the lead than chase. Chasing games hard, especially on the road. So hopefully we can just come back here and play like we have at home for the last month and take care of our home ice.
Yeah, that's specifically a couple guys mentioned just the starts. What has worked so well here on home ice that's made it a tougher place to play for the opposition?
Definitely the start has been huge. We've been getting off to early leads here, playing physical, making this like a place that we wanted to make it, which is a place that teams don't want to come in and play us at. And our fans have been great. Obviously, when we were winning and scoring a lot of goals and big hits, fights, whatever it is, they're really engaged. But I've seen a lot of engagement the past month, and we need them tonight because this is a big home and home, like you said, and whoever can get this one tonight's got a lot of momentum going into that second game. So. Very important, kind of treat this like a mini playoff series, right? So a tough test against a very, very good hockey team, probably one of, if not the best we've played this year. So got our hands full tonight, but I think we'll be ready for it.
All right, here is a look at your starting goaltenders for tonight's hockey game. We'll begin with the Minnesota Wild and Kaapo Kähkönen, who makes his second consecutive start and 19th on the season, sits with a record of 12-4-2 on the year. And no surprise for the Calgary Flames, who turn right back to Jacob Markstrom. His 17th start in the last 18 games, left Thursday's game late in the second period with a little equipment malfunction. The skate blade came out, so he goes right back in tonight for the Calgary Flames. All right, it is the first in back-to-back games between these two teams. A little home-and-home set, but up next, it is the Flames and Minnesota Wild, separated by 1 point in the standing. Should be a good one tonight. Hockey night in Canada. Enjoy the game, everyone, and we'll see you in the first intermission.
Flames fans,